All right.
All right, go do your thing. No talking. No talking.
Wait, what?
Is it us that they can see right now?
Cheers. I don't know if anybody noticed, but something is missing. Anybody? Jeff? Do you know who's missing?
Well, we can ask the other guy.
Yeah. Pete right now is at the vet with his dog. It's old, I guess, and have trouble breathing. So the show goes out to you, dog. Get well soon.
Pete's breathing just fine.
Pete's watching. We're going to do live audio from Pete, live on location, but it was weird. Yeah?
No, it wasn't weird, but it's fine. Peter's got other things going on.
So if Pete makes it home
already.
Yeah, if Pete makes it home, then he's going to join us. But we're also going to go over some of his stuff that he contributed today. And I guess we'll make fun of it more because he's not here.
Yeah, unless his entire list is Traxxas, which would make me laugh a lot.
He wasn't pandering to Traxxas as much as I would have thought.
You read the list. I didn't read the list. Okay,
but it does screw up a lot of stuff today. We had a lot of cool graphics, like for when Jeff was wrong. I could now give him a strike.
That's reasonable.
Or I could put him in jail. But now it's just the fence between us.
But that wouldn't have lined up with anything, anyways, would it?
You think Pete's not on this?
Well, Pete did that.
Yeah, it's not me. I mean, I did this.
You know you're listening. That's why we're not.
I did this. This is very well designed.
Yeah.
For half our face. If anybody's not aware, take that off in case you want to look at both of our faces. We do a magazine. That's a new issue. That should have been out last week, but somebody in a blue freaking hat hasn't read all the articles yet, which I'm going to. So the last 3 articles are probably going to have some typos because I need to get this done.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I didn't read them quick because you told me last week you were going to ignore me and release it. So when I realized
you started reading them, that's the problem.
Yeah, I know.
Otherwise, I already made corrections, and so some of the corrections you sent. We're having a discussion of how Jeff takes forever to do shit right now. So welcome to the life. It's RC Babble. We're babbling about RC and which we do. Hey, I don't know if anybody noticed something in the background.
Oh, what?
You see those?
A Max and a, or no, that's a 4x4 wrestler or a Max and a. Yeah. That's an Arma, isn't it, in the front?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. That 8S one. What's it called again?
Kraken.
Something. I think. Yeah, Kraken 8S. I think he had it. Beer.
Yeah. So we ordered this for review back in March, and then it was back ordered, and it finally came in for us to review. Kind of excited, and I'm not kind of excited. Do you want to know why?
Why?
It's big.
Yeah.
Do you want to see how big it is? It's pretty impressive.
Well, yeah, I've seen it. We had one on our counter at the shop for months. It's huge. Yeah. The laws of physics are really being tested in this hobby. Yeah, and you're a big boy too, so that's for you struggling, although you're weak now compared to me. I'm sure.
I'm working out. This is my COVID workout.
Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah.
And it's got a flat chassis.
It's a 3-diff platform like the 8-skill buggy. It's the best platform.
That was the size comparison I had in the background for all our eagle-eyed viewers that only notice your Yoda something book in the background. I don't know what the hell that is.
Oh, that's a Father's Day.
I like how you're looking into your screen to see what's behind you.
Yeah, well, no, I could look. Yeah, no, I know what's there. Yeah. My son made that for me last year for Father's Day.
So, all right. So if we have new people here, let's do a little intro. Derek, he's www.xmain.com, or Jeff, as he's known in America.
Try to get some free marketing here.
Pete's commenting in the background normally here. We do a magazine. It's called Velocity RC Cars. It's out every month, and you should buy it. It's $9.99.
It's out every month.
Yeah. Hey, look. Oh, see, I kind of got a little bit PNG, but Pete screwed up the whole thing. I mean, I can do all these.
You're calling out Pete. Poor guy's not even here to stick up for himself.
And I don't know where Matt Olson is. So we have a special guest. It was a surprise. I always seem to ruin it.
If you
don't know who Matt Olson is, this may still be a surprise. And we'll tell you who the hell he is when we get to that part.
Now Matt's talking to us on comments too. Get on your computer, Matt.
Wait. Yeah. Yeah. The idea, Matt, was you to be on here with us, idiot. You do this. You have your own live show.
He just wants to know if he should bring his car.
Yeah, you should bring your car. We'll compare fifth scales.
I think that's 1/6 or something, isn't it? Isn't that one? Or do they even scale that one behind you?
I don't know. Everybody with their idiot scales right now. So whatever the hell scale it is.
It's an arbitrary number because the
one
real
idiot.
Discussed. Yeah,
one idiot scale
exists, but right. All right.
I'm kind of waiting to see if Matt's going to do the invite. I mean, I
don't put something to talk about. This is stupid.
How come you have the same hat?
Yeah, I was planning on ordering a camo hat to go with my theme, but I didn't. So it's this hat again.
You kind of ruined. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Hey, so one of the reasons we started this live show, is because me and Jeff would argue about things for literally about an hour and a half, and it wasn't called RC Babble; it was just Babble. So we figured it was a good show, and it's better when we're drinking.
Yeah, yeah.
So just if anybody does the show meter, how long the show goes today, I got 2, but these are lighter, so the timer goes. It's like lighter sand in the hourglass.
The show's going to go forever because it's 6:42 into the show, and we haven't talked about anything yet. And I know you're going to do something.
It's an intro. I don't know. We don't have
Babble. You're gonna say it's called Babble. It's supposed to be this way.
You just took. I don't have anything to say now. You just said everything I was going to say today. All right. We're going to go right into the good stuff because apparently Matt is only going to send one comment in the comments and not join. And I've removed him from the bestest stuff of 2020.
You had Matt as one of the best things in 2020?
I did until he joined. He didn't
join Matt himself or a product of Matt's?
No, I was just saying that.
Oh, well, it's good that he made the list.
I've revised my list and he's off the list.
Well, I'm sure he's happy to just be nominated.
He might be. We're holding on. Everybody hold on. We're waiting for Matt.
No, we're not waiting for Matt. He's going to come on when he comes on. Yeah, here, Rob's got a question here. Ask why old school transmissions spin freely.
Wait, is this your friend?
Yeah, Rob. He's a friend of mine. Yeah, he's a smart guy. Good guy.
What's the answer, Rob? He doesn't know.
There's more than one answer, but what's the answer?
The one answer is he doesn't know how to build a transmission anymore.
Well, right. I mean, he does. He's
simple now to me.
He's a good builder, yeah, I mean, the bearings, whether they're greased or oiled, if a transmission's lighter, it won't have as much inertia, I guess. If the wheels are on, it'll obviously rotate longer. I mean, there's all kinds of if you build it right, or if the gears are slightly broken in more. There's all kinds of reasons why a tranny is free.
We're all the same bearings, 10, 20, or whatever old school. I mean, your 6-diff
I know that, but
did not spin freely.
What did you just reference the 6 gear? Maybe he's talking about the Stealth or something in comparison. I don't know. My transmissions are free. I think Rob's are too.
I don't. Well, he's saying they're not. All right, we're going to get into the list here. We're obviously out of sync with only 2 people. I don't know what's happening here.
Pete carries the show. That's the thing. What we're quickly learning is without Pete, this is shit. I mean, it's shit anyways, but
hey, we're not supposed to swear until like at least 30 minutes in. All right, we're going to go into some stuff here. We're going to the best-ish stuff, best-ish. And I'm trying to drag my feet to see if Pete can get in on his own stuff. But we're going to start because I get to make fun of it more. That's one of my favorite parts, Everybody's talking.
I didn't listen to you were saying. I was reading the comments. Who you want to make fun of?
I get to make fun of Pete more because his list is here.
It ridiculous? Yeah, okay.
No, but I can see some pandering, to be honest with you. There's some pandering. I saw some pandering in your list, too.
Pete, I didn't pander to anyone. Oh, yeah, my camo mask. That's in my list. Yeah.
Yes,
exactly. Excuse me.
Yeah, I picked myself. Hey, the best thing of 2020
gotta get paid here, buddy.
Is the next. You don't even ship them out. Somebody can order it, and they're not going to get it.
I do ship orders all the time.
The winners get any of the winners here to get their stuff. That was free.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't do that. So
by the way, we're giving away a free ProLine pack today, which was one of the things.
Another ProLine pack. Or we're giving away.
Announce the winner, which I have to pick today.
But did you get another prize this week to give people?
No. So I mean, I'm not gonna.
There you go. All the listeners just left. All the viewers just left.
Oh, came back. All right. We're going to announce the winners. Proline. If a reminder, again, our graphics are not going to line up because we're a little bit off.
It's amazing.
You're going to win today a Proline prize pack, which is a body and tire and rim combo of your choice for whatever vehicle you want. Or maybe you don't have. I mean, you just said, I'm going to pick some stupid tires and sell them on eBay. Don't recommend it, but you can still do that.
Well, no, once they're yours, you can do whatever you want. I would run them.
Just burn them. Just make a video before you do it and say thank you, and then sell them for half price, whatever.
I used to get a lot of flack for burning stuff when I was making videos. I did it. I mean, it's like getting mad when they blow up a Ferrari in a movie.
Right.
A, they're not usually doing it, and B, it's a for-profit product. Anyway, That's a little side diatribe because
I remember I was part of that. It was around. It was alive when your videos tapes were alive.
Yeah. No, and even Extreme went through that a couple of times, did we not, with the magazine?
Well, I'll tell you the story because Mike McMahon was on last week, and we brought up because we give away stuff. And the first thing we gave away for the magazine, I don't know if anybody remembers. If you remember this whole drama.
I do remember. You're talking Velocity, not Extreme.
So for Velocity, our idea was instead of just getting these review cars, and sometimes we get a review car, we review it, and it never gets touched ever again in its life, right?
Well, often, yeah.
Yeah, it's something that's it's. So I don't remember the car, but the first one we gave away, we said we're giving away the review car from the magazine. You win. And then when the dipshit got it, all he did was complain that he got a used car.
Yeah, which was very clearly announced that it was going to be the review car. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Right. And then he tried MFing us. Bothers me. MFing us on our own Facebook page, which backfired greatly, and it was fun. I mean, I love. I
actually did forget about that story until Mike brought it up.
I did too until I saw him. McMahon bring that up because that was the first thing we ever gave away. We're all excited about. Hey, we're going to give everything away, and some asshole.
Let's make people happy. Yeah.
Some asshole ruined it, and we never gave anything away after that. To be quite honest with you, because then it was like
a few times. No, we did a couple times, but yeah. All right, so
we're going to Pete's list.
Are we going to go through Pete's list first? He's not even here to justify it.
Like I said, I'm kind of into this now. I'm going to start with one that is strange, and it's going to go across the whole screen because that's what it's going to do. But I don't know.
Show the picture. Put the picture. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Pete's right. He's totally right. I would totally wear that, and I don't wear RC shirts.
You would wear that?
Yeah. I think it should be white, not gray. I think. I don't know. Anyways, I'd wear that.
So my problem with this shirt is, can I tell you the
shirt? You have a problem with this shirt?
I have a huge problem with this shirt. I even made the comment on their own post when they posted.
Okay, go. What do you got?
What does it say under JRX2?
Oh yeah, I didn't notice it.
It ain't made in America.
Maybe the JRX2 was though. I think
first of all, that shirt isn't anymore. I guarantee it. Well, none of that product is made in America anymore. I'm okay with the retro shirt.
Again, it's a retro shirt. It's
calm the F down with the made in America crap when it's not.
No, I'm pretty sure Associated used to mold in their warehouse as well.
Of course, and so
now was in Taiwan or whatever Thunder Tiger is.
That was 30 years ago. Right.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't. Then the JRX2 probably was made in America. It's fine. It doesn't bother me as much as you. I would be fine if it wasn't. I would probably be happy if it wasn't. But who gives a crap? Whatever. It's fine. I like the shirt. Pete, good job. If you're watching, Pete.
And I don't anymore. Do people even know if the original shirt say "Made in America"? I don't know.
No, I have no idea. I don't know what the original was. I just like the JRX2. I'd like to add that to my vintage collection. I don't.
H-arm or 5-link?
No, the original 5-link. The H-arm was cool, but there's nothing. No, I mean, if you're going to do it, then you get the original.
Well, obviously the H-arm worked better.
Yeah, but any predecessor, any second generation or third generation vehicle, you assume the team did their job and the designers did their job. So yeah, that's
so again, we're 2020 halfway through-ish, whatever day count we're on. And so this is the stuff that has stood out to one of us because it wasn't.
I do find it funny that he put a shirt on his list. I
have a list on my phone, but I realize it's probably a 2019 list. So I'm just going to go with your guys' stuff, and then we'll go over my list. His next item, which was, sorry, I'm like Howard Stern now. I just burped. His next item, I'm going to question this one too. Not as much as the other one. I just made fun of the shirt because it says "Made in America" and nothing is made in America.
Yeah, what is that? Tamiya? Yeah, okay. I don't know if he's more impressed with the TA03 or the body or both. I don't know.
He's not here to justify that one.
No, I know. Yeah.
And
maybe we should see if he wants to pop in with his voice alone for 5 minutes and before we slaughter him on every
Oh, it's Pete's
Oh,
favorite.
he's right. Yeah, he's already he wants to punch you, Derek, and rightfully so. He's right.
Stick with it. You went for it, and I don't even know why, because that's the old GT3. It's like the 991.
Oh yeah, look, one of my buddies, Ron, here on the comments, the vintage genius. He might actually. Rob's asking him if he knows where the original GX2 was made. Again, I would guess it was made in America.
Yeah,
probably in California, right where they were.
Ranch Pit Stop, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's where it started. I don't know if they had the.
Peter's still like he's right. He's making a second comment. I just really like the car. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, it's good. It's a nice white car. Yeah. All right, go on. What's Pete's other one? This is let's see what kind of comments we can get out of Pete now. This is the game now.
This show is just for Pete.
Put his next one up.
Like everybody else, it's for Pete. All right.
It was okay. Well, now Matt's making comments. Still, he won't come on the show, but he says it was. Look in the comments, you tools.
You're off. All right, so
we should not have Pete on more often.
I know, it's great so far. This one,
Ron's guessing today. Okay.
We're in a little bit of a theme on this Pete's best of. And he likes this probably because he's building it right now.
Yeah, I almost put that on my list too. Yeah, the only reason I did is because it was just the latest comical, whatever. The comical series is not new to 2020.
No, but it's 4-wheel drive is new. The new part is 4-wheel drive. And I thought mine was around here.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah. And
I guess because the other ones was the wheelie one. I don't even know if I knew that Avante was. Is that Avante? Oh, that's right, because it's got the gears.
I only know because Fred told me, to be honest with you.
Yeah, well, also we made fun of the gears that go from front to rear. They wanted to save money on shafts, so
I had the Grasshopper one, and my guy, my girlfriend put it together, and not very well, was white on white with a sticker on his helmet. And Pete just posted on our Facebook, Instagram, his picture of his dude. It looks like he made the box.
Yeah. Very well done. And I should have grabbed a shot. I saw a Striker picture today on Facebook on one of the vintage. And I'm not bringing it up because of my Striker, but I saw a photo of a. I know. I realize. Anyway, you just are bringing up the painting of the pilot of the driver, and someone on one of the vintage websites had posted a Striker one that they had done, and it was ridiculous. No words I say will do it justice. I'll find it for next week, and I'll credit the guy that painted it. But it looks exactly like the box art and the shading. Anyways, that's enough out of that. I'll bring a picture.
All right. So I took the title down, but just to let everyone know, we're going over our favorite or best stuff-ish of 2020 so far. So far, I've got a shirt. 2020 is great so far. I've got a shirt.
Well, this is just, what is this crap? Anyways, yeah, I did my homework at 10 minutes before the show. I didn't know we even had to do it.
That's just like everybody does in school. That's what we're here for.
Yeah. All right, give us another. What's Pete's next one? Let's slaughter Pete some more.
All right. Okay, with some of the things here.
No, but this is fun. I'm enjoying this. This is good. I love Pete.
It's supposed to be in the mail. We don't have this yet, but it is coming. Fred, I'm going to forward this part of the 18 minutes into the video so Fred can watch it.
Fred's watching. He's always watching. He's a big fan.
Supposed to send this to us, and somebody will fight over it. The TC01.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It looks cool. It's over after Formula E, because they're still trying to make electric cars cool. So the Formula.
I tried to watch a season about 3 years ago, and I got through a few races, but
it's better now. I'm sure in person when you're drinking beer on the side of the road, it's great. To be honest with you,
I watched it. I think it's done now. I don't know anything about it. I watched it when they had to change cars halfway through because the batteries wouldn't last. I think the driver got out of the car and got into another car with a charged battery. I don't think they do that anymore. I don't know anything about it. Some viewer will probably be angry with me that I'm even talking about it, but I didn't enjoy it at the time. So, what? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you got your comments shut off and finally joined us.
It was actually my fault because I was sitting on there with I'm like, why aren't these guys bringing me in? And then I just had to scroll down where it's like, put your name. I'm like, oh God.
Right.
Matt, you do this. You do your own show. What the hell?
I know, but I always host it. I'm never a guest, so it was a little bit different.
I like the tin cup sound. It's a good high quality melody.
Yeah. All right, so you better bring beer.
He knows how to come to the party. Matt, where are you? In the back of your truck?
Maybe. I'm actually in my loft. I have a loft above my office here, building, and then I'm in a loft right now up above. So there's stairs and everything.
I didn't
go down. Well, because it's like hidden. When you came to my office, it was right in the back where I have got I've got basically like windows here, and I'm up in a loft in the back of the building.
Looks sexy. Hey, so you're halfway into we would have introduced you, but now you're just going to be the dude at the bottom of the screen.
That's cool.
We're going over the best issues shit of 2020 so far, and so far we got a shirt. Oh, we should have had our hat, the VRC hat with 13,500 stitches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
That was a good one.
Right there.
So we're on to the next one.
Okay.
These are Pete's. We're making fun of Pete as well. This is dragging on. We got to show these pictures.
Oh, come on now. This is fucking leading up here. So
there we go. There's the F-bomb we were waiting for.
Traxxas / unassembled kit, which I agree with because
I agree. Yeah.
2020 sucks so far. So this is what we got.
Yeah, build a kit.
We got a 30-year-old kit that's finally available.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned today, and I'm not sure if it's true. Was the original Slash not the same chassis it is now?
No, it was. I think
it's the same chassis, unless they went with the LCG one.
They went with
but other than the black to gray, the actual mold of the chassis.
No, it used to have.
I think what he was saying was
it used to have braces underneath. I don't think it has that anymore.
Well, the LCG one doesn't, I believe, or it has a different.
They've upgraded to LCG though.
No, but not all of them come with the LCG. No, the original. I think what the guy was saying was it's basically a whatever he said. Wrestler.
Wait, hold on, Pete.
Stampede.
Pete, answer it.
Yeah, you work for Traxxas, Pete. You're on payroll. What do you got?
Pete doesn't work for Traxxas. He just likes.
No, I know. It's just a funny joke. He seems like he works for Traxxas at times. Anyway, I think I read whatever comment wherever that was. I think what they're saying is they put a different chassis on an old platform and a new body, and so I guess whatever it's a Wrestler tranny or a Stampede transmission and probably most of the same suspension. So and a new chassis, I think is what anyway.
Whatever. It's cool that it's a kit.
We agree. The kit's a good idea.
Kit's a good idea. Better than the shirt.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I like the. I like the shirt.
Stop it. Proline tough color bodies.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. You can hit him with a sledgehammer. That's cool. You're supposed to hit him with a sledgehammer or something. They're in all their
like
videos.
a Ginzu knife. You can crack through it with.
Do unreasonable things with it,
and it still does
yeah,
stuff.
they had the white milk body, kind of like what's behind me. You know, it's kind of one of those unbreakable style bodies. Kind of going away from Lexan, and a lot of these guys in the bashing crew, you know, I think it's a really good idea, honestly.
No, they're 3 or 4 times the price. Like you have to have.
You're definitely. I think you're going to get 4 or 5 times out of the. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, well, I'm sure the math works out better in your favor in the end. But yeah, you'd have to have gone through 3 or 4 bodies to pay for it, which is fine. That's fine. Unbreakable is unbreakable. That's the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you just get all excited about, Derek? You got all girly.
I said it's 3 or 4 times the price. That's why I was kind of making fun of it.
Oh, that was the reaction to that. Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I don't know what.
Lexan's way cheaper, most likely.
Yeah, and Lexan's also very expensive, funnily enough. Yeah, but yeah, it is way cheaper, sure. Yeah.
And also, you got to remember, I don't know how they mold it, but everything's set up for Lexan. That might be a little different.
Well, Lexan is also actually in the vacuum forming conversation. Lexan is one of the most vacuum formers hate the industry. We are comfortable with it because that's what we use. But vacuum formers hate polycarbonate. Lexan is the GE trade name. It's polycarbonate. It's terrible. You have to pre-dry it or else you'll get air bubbles when you pull it. And I'm not a vacuum former, but it's apparently a nightmare to pull polycarbonate. And I don't know how it compares to this new really tough stuff. But they're not competing products anyways. Like the Racer will never go away from polycarbonate, and the Basher, if they want to spend the money, will buy that unbreakable one. But if you want to paint and do what we do as hobbyists, you still need the clear poly.
Okay, here we are.
Yeah, see, this is where I get bored. I don't even follow all these new releases. That's cool, but isn't that the same as something else with a different?
I think all it has is the different axles.
Is that okay?
It's got the height. It's got the. What is it? Like the Traxxas.
What do they call it? Yeah.
The I don't know what it's called. With the gears
with
inside
the portal,
of the,
like a
inside,
portal?
Yeah, portals. That's it. It's got portals.
Is that what it is? Yeah. Is that portal?
That's why they did them. I believe so. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this segment, to be honest with you, so I don't have.
It looks cool, and it's a
wrong.
This will go hand in hand with one of the things that I would have said. Maybe the sorry, let's talk to ourselves. The Red Cat Wendigo, because it's that rock racer kind of style. I think it's the same size, but fun, not fun in the same sentence.
Greg is correcting me that the tough bodies aren't as expensive as I thought, so I apologize if I don't have the prices in front of me, but maybe I'm way off on the 3 or 4
Obviously,
times.
if he's correcting you, you're way off.
Well, no, I wouldn't say obviously. Some guy came on a few weeks ago and said Associated was out of business, so we have to earn credibility first. But if he's right, then I apologize.
All right, so I'm going to interrupt this for a late breaking message. We're going to announce the winner of our Pro Line prize pack since we're talking about Pro Line.
Oh, try the jail. See if the jail puts Matt in jail. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it aligns.
Why would I put Matt in jail when I can just?
Well, no, don't put him in. Oh, it does sort of align. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't know he made multiple jails. Because one of them was down lower.
Yeah, we got multiple. Well, because it was lined up for this. But we're going back to Pro Line. I don't have the name of this person because the son of a bitch isn't a subscriber, so I can't tell you his name. But his
non-subscriber one. Wow.
I know. So if your email is
no portals on the bomber, my buddy Deb says.
I'm just looking at that right now. It looks like they got the main changes where they went to the Yeti style transmission, AR60 axles that are off-centered, and a full tube chassis. So those I was thinking of the
it's cool.
Axial, other
cooler
one.
than the shirt.
No, but I just get less impressed when it's just it's not new for 2020.
I think it's basically the same with the facelift.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Right.
Whatever. We picked the Traxxas kit. It's 20 years old at this point. Like, come on, let's.
But it's a kit. I like building, so that's okay.
But it's 2020. The Rona, nobody's been working, so they got.
That's right. Yeah. This COVID-19.
COVID-19 edition. That's what it is. Right.
Brilliant. Yeah. No, that's amazing. That the DR10 is amazing. I'll give that one.
A lot of people are getting into that, but I think it's almost going the way of the Slash, like really quick. Like it was cool at the beginning, but now guys are getting like way crazy with the with all the new dragsters and everything.
Yeah,
I think that's good.
As long as they keep a factory class, like if you're going to do a DR10 only or a Slash, the original whatever that no prep thing is. Look, to be honest with you, if the tires are the same and you have the same motor, that it's a stick going straight. So I don't want to belittle drag racing too much, but it's a stick.
No, and you shouldn't, because the people that do it are loving
from what I see, they're like dudes are into it. Like they're having full carbon fiber chassis.
Yeah, I get it.
Wheelie bar on the back. They got a shock in the center, so when it ends up torquing, it goes like this and it keeps it level.
A lot of these people aren't into competitive.
Gnarly.
Yeah,
I'm not hating anybody. To be honest with you, I will go out there and drink a beer and drag race you all freaking night.
That's what these guys are doing. That's it.
I get it. Hey, look, but all I'm going to say is, in the end, if the motor and the tires are the same, it's a stick going straight. So
no, there's more to it than that. It depends if you allow gyros and if you're going
to. Lots in setup on those things now. I saw some guy has like banded tires too, where it's got a band inside so it doesn't grow as much for the motor.
Yeah, the belted,
belted
if they
tires.
Keep a spec tire and spec motor, the class will be healthy for a long time. If they allow people to start having tricky tires and all this stupid shit,
I agree.
That's gonna make it worse.
Well, I'll take the opposite of my normal position on this and say that
base
probably won't get ruined, because it's mostly buddies that go into a parking lot late at night and do this. They probably won't ruin it.
These guys are betting money, dude.
Yeah, they're putting
mad money on these.
Well, that's true. Okay, that's a good point. Right? Yeah. Right. Okay, that's fair. And then we know that then shit gets a little more serious.
They're putting
it's not even about the money, because you'll spend $10,000 to win.
But
50.
it's a stick going straight. If you have somewhat of a throttle finger, this class isn't rocket science. It's a rocket.
No, but this will be one of those classes that's won in the pits, like many classes. You win this. You win this in the build. I'm
going to give the same thing, and I'm not against oval. I raced oval when I was a kid. I grew up racing oval. Oval's pretty easy to race. So
it's not. Oval's not.
Yes, it is. If you race any sort of car and are good,
I raced oval in the golden years, like in the 10L days back in the late 80s and early 90s. It was not easy to do well. It was, it sounds easy because
it's not easy to do well back then because it required a shitload of money to be fast. Now, when you have lipos, please, I'm going to bring this up. I tested an oval car for Extreme, and I went to Hot Rods, and they had oval night, and they had a guy called Mr. Motor and all this shit. I beat him with no setup, off-road motor, and they all asked me what I ran. I'm like, it's an
You
off-road
went to a
sports.
track with that didn't have a super fast.
It's just not that hard. Let's not be mad at it. It's okay.
Yeah, well, okay. I can't speak to new oval. It's just the idea that it's so easy to just turn left and you just put all the weight on the left side of the car and it's set up. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it.
There is.
Again, it's different in the 90s when I did it than it is now. So I can't speak.
Back then, it was all about money. You had to have money and brushes.
No, it was about money. We used to go with 4 stock motors, each prepped perfectly, and you'd put a brand new motor in for each of the 3 qualifiers in the main, and then you'd bring all those 4 motors home and do all your magic all week. They'd get 4 minutes of runtime. You would never do a hot lap before. No, I get all this. I'm with you on all this.
It's still fun. Don't take this the wrong way. I still enjoy doing it, but in terms of driving skill, it just takes less, and it's okay.
No, the driving skill was still necessary because you have to hit the apex a half inch every time, all 4 corners. There still is driving skill to it, but a lot of it would have been done in the pits. It's sort of like the drag racing analogy. You should have. Do you have a 2X1?
That was the most brilliant thing. All you had to do was wherever Jeff was. That's all it's going to be up on.
All right, oval's too easy for you. I get it. Right. All right.
I'm just saying it's easy.
It's been 31 minutes and we're still on Pete's Frick. I thought we were going to do this
going straight for 10 minutes. Hey, look,
talk about something else.
I'll give oval a break. Going straight is easier than turning in a circle.
Well, again, it depends.
And then when you turn the other way,
turn right, it would change everything with this conversation.
Right, it gets even harder. This is just racing. This is why Pablo Montoya went from Formula One to dominating oval.
Dirt oval guys are intense. Ron's right. That's an intense group. The dirt oval guys. That's
great. It's fun. It's not I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't race Mini Z.
All right. Did we get on this from a slash kit? How do we get on this topic?
I don't know. But we're on to Jeff.
Oh, drag racing's easy. That's what you said. Yeah. Okay.
Jeff's terrible choices of best stuff.
All right. Is this mine or is this Pete's still? Because I had this one too. Yeah, belted tires. It's not that tire. I just mean belted. Matt brought it up too.
Belted tires have been around forever, so you're making fun of something else.
I know belted tires have been around. HPI had belted tires, and yeah, I know that. But in this new era of 80 and 90 and 100 mile an hour out of the box cars, but belted tires have made a resurgence. It's Proline has a whole line of them. Lots of companies are releasing belted tires, and a year ago there weren't a lot of belted tires. The foam was often a good option for the speed runs. Now there's a whole collection of rubber not even just speed run cars, like even just an X-Max on 8S needs belted tires, and they have them now. So belted tires, I know they're not new, but it's new. It's a resurgence in the industry, and it was wise, I think.
All right, we're gonna go back to a very easy thing that most people could do with one hand. This is Jeff's pick.
I thought you were gonna. No, that is brilliant. I thought you were going to show my camo mask. Is what I was expecting there. Yeah, that's brilliant. Everyone's got an old crappy 22 that's worth $8 on their pit wall, in their work.
That's area. That's the new Exotech chassis, is it not?
Yeah, you take an old car. Yeah, it's for any. I think it works on any version of 22, and you take your $30 eBay 22. That's
worth a straight stick.
Well, if you're into that, I wouldn't. I'm not into it, but I got excited when I saw that. I thought that was pretty badass. Exotech,
from Jeff's 10 minutes of research. What was it, page 4 or whatever research?
Yeah, in the future, don't ever make me research anything for this stupid show. But obviously. Yeah, that's fine. I thought that was cool. I enjoyed that. I thought that was neat. And I'm not going to convert mine, but I have a freaking 22. Probably all 3 of us have a 22 laying around somewhere.
I know.
You got one, Matt? Yeah. See, there you go. Yeah, you. I should have taken you off the list, right?
All right, we're going on to Jeff's next brilliant pick. Obviously, pandering.
Got to sell shit, brother. Yeah. Matt's smart.
I'm not talking about your stuff, but I do like this.
My son brought me a banana. Thanks, buddy.
Do you know my? This is in the new issue of magazine.
Triple X stickers.
My quote was, "There's 2 types of people that have one of these."
Oh yeah, okay, you're doing that one. Yeah,
it's
awesome. Yeah, who doesn't love that? That's amazing. I want to paint one right now.
It's cool.
I got a real one like in my backyard.
Got the
free candy.
It's actually not as an apocalypse van in there.
Always.
Yeah, I thought that was good. Again, in a segment I'm not into. I'm not, but I think I would. I still get excited about things I don't play with.
This coming the guy for that raced Mini Z last, so he's not into the stuff that people like.
We can talk about that. That's
mod mini Z.
Open mini Z. Yeah, mod. But same thing. Right.
Sorry. Which I would still race. I'm just laughing at
the only class there should be is open.
I prefer the slower one just because I think it's better when it's smaller.
Then slow yours down until you're ready to drive fast like a big boy. There's a main for you.
All right.
You're racing mini Z.
Yeah, mini Z.
All right, are we done, Pete? And we're on to mine.
We're already on to yours.
Hey, pay my mortgage. Give me a mortgage payment. Throw the camera up. Check out this beauty, everyone.
This is the hottest product of the last 7 years of Jeff's development. By the way, I don't have my iPad here, and I was trying to figure out how to use Procreate better because I was going to make.
You're trying to figure out how to Procreate better?
Yeah. I keep practicing.
Practice.
I was going to make my own camo for you because you said it's very hard to do.
Yeah. I didn't say it was hard to do, but anyway.
You did. You said it was much more.
You'll have to watch the previous show. Look at that. Who doesn't want to buy that right now?
I don't know what I say. I feel like it's a Roche whatever they call it. Rorschach.
Yeah. You see two monkeys having sex? What do you see? Yeah.
I see a mountain with a green cloud. All I can see are
tires. All I see are tires there.
Yeah, I don't make the tires, so don't buy those. But
I can't even see the tires. What body?
I see a horse running uphill with its legs broken.
Oh, well done, Matt. Sorry, it took me a second there.
It took you a second. There you go.
Yeah, I'm slow
joke.
Today. Yeah, it was well done. Yeah, I'm angry that Derek made me research for this stupid show.
Yeah, that was a lot of research. 7 years of research for a camo.
I got 4 things, all brilliant.
All right, I'm going to do my list because I'm pretty sure it was last year, and we're going to count that one as 2020. And it's on my phone.
And then make Matt do it off the top of his head.
On his head. So this is what I picked when I was sitting at work, and I was like, let me think about it. I had the DR10, which was obvious. It was
I think that's
one of the few things that came out. Traxxas Max didn't come out this year. So if it came out this year, it would still be on my list, but it didn't. I had the Slash kit. I had the Axial SCX-10-3, which is the Portal Axle upgraded one.
Right.
Sorry, we're boring Jeff, but he's much more arguing with me about going straight is hard.
I don't give a crap about your interests, apparently.
I put the Red Cat Kaiju on there only because for me it was a turning point of Red Cat from being something. I keep saying this is probably never going to send me another product.
Hey, we're trying to get new advertisers, right?
I would have, as in my review.
I like Red Cat too.
I said I would have never recommended Red Cat to anybody in my life, but now they're making good products, and I would. They're still not the best, I would say they're worth.
You keep making stuff, you're eventually going to get good at it, right?
Well, Red Cat's been around for a long time, and I would say
I know. I'm just saying HPI used to suck when their cars first came out, I'm sure, and then they got real good over time. Maybe not. Maybe that's a bad analogy. I don't know. Hyundai? I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, there you go, Hyundai. I'll take that one.
Move along on this top on whatever I just said.
I'm just trying to think. And my last thing, only because it was recent and in my memory, and I thought it was funny that Mugen Team Build MBX kits.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that was kind of neat.
They did a T and Bs, I think.
They did both?
I think so. I know they did trucks for sure.
Yeah, I just saw the trucks.
Mayfield was building stuff, and so was Adam. It was kind of both of them. It was like the COVID-19 builds. That's what it was.
Right, but
as soon as this is all over, that's done.
You remember Losi did this, but you didn't get to pick. You get to pick who builds your car on this one. So if you want Adam, he builds it. If you want Ryan, he builds it. So the kids that did this in the past was
what was the premium?
Losi did a triple XNT or the gas truck.
The gas truck was built by, I think, Adam. And
it had to be. The gas truck was named after Drake.
Oh, Kinwald built something because there was 5
people. Were painted by Gary Kais, but that was like for the original gas truck, like way back. Yeah,
but Kinwald built it. You got a shirt with whoever built it signed inside. They were like the first.
Okay.
What's the price difference? What's the premium on the?
It's expensive. It's
I know, but
it's like $1,200 or something.
What is it? What?
I thought it was like $1,200 or something like that.
Yeah, but what's the kit?
$599.
Oh, so it's like $600 more.
But I think it had. I think it had like all the upgrade parts too.
Yeah, all extra parts.
So like what's the price point over and above the asset?
Probably $400, maybe. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. Listen, dude. Listen, those hands are valuable. So yeah, if you got money,
time is money.
Yeah.
Yeah. It probably takes 6 hours.
I wouldn't buy it, but
right.
Well, yeah. Well, no. To do it properly, it's probably even longer. But yeah.
Right? So how much you get paid an hour? So figure that out, and it's not really
No,
that bad.
I said that I'm fine with the price. I wouldn't pay for it, obviously, but all thrhree of us know how to build very well, so that wouldn't be for us.
I actually know what I'd rather. Adam, can you build me a kit? I'm not going to pay for it, but
well, of course, I'd rather Adam built my kit. But anyways, there's a customer base out there for that. I get it. There's lots of people with money, and dude, just to be able to say it, you had your car built by Drake or Mayfield. It's pretty badass.
Yeah, and that's really all I got. That was my list.
Right.
Some from 2019. One where I was like, I would give him some credit. Not a shirt that was not made in America that says "Made in America" on it.
Don't rag on the shirt. The shirt's awesome.
I was going to wear my mod shirt because I do still have the one Matt gave me. So
yeah. So thanks, Matt.
Now we'll talk about Matt. Oh yeah. Well, Jeff will send you some too. Just hang on for it. If you don't know who Matt or Mod Matt Olson is,
yes,
the MO is Matt Olson and Diaz Designs. So Matt started his RC career working maybe a week or two with me. I don't know.
I actually work for OCRC Gyro Hobbies before you guys, and then I got laid off there. And I think I talked to Hyman, Carl, and kind of like basically asked him, "Hey, do you guys have any job openings there?" And kind of he's like, "Oh, well, let me see." And next thing you know, I was working under the table for Velez and you guys, and I was I think I was
Velez is going to jail.
Yeah. That company's already over. It's gone. Yeah. Think Omnimedia is no more, which was RC Hellion Extreme. And I was like, I think organizing stuff in the back and starting to like build kits for you guys at Extreme. That's kind of how it all started.
Yeah.
And
then he was in college. How cute. He went to college while he was with us. And then he worked at MIP, one of the companies that makes a few products and still does.
Yep.
Ideal products, yeah.
Yeah, Moore's Ideal Products, Eustace.
Then he got fired from there and started his own company or something like that.
I did not get fired. I didn't get fired.
Allegedly, they broke up.
No, it was more so kind of MIP started to pull away from kind of the racing side and started to focus more on bashing. Looking at the more so where's your sales at. Mostly, racing, which is maybe 20% of the company, and 80% of the company is bashing.
Slash axles.
Yeah. So I believe that it almost works side by side. Like it's almost kind of like the racing part of it does a lot of the promotion part of it for the bashing side, but that's me. Ended up being where this whole fifth scale thing. You see the fifth scale in the back there. We were doing parts for that. I helped them probably come up with most of their products for MIP in the racing realm and some with the bashing realm because I really know the community. And kind of they were going to drop the line, and I was like, well, I can take it over. Long story short, that's how Mod started. And I ended up getting so busy, and then as Mod got busier, MIP started to get less so with the racing market, which was kind of my department and promotions and everything like that. It was still staying steady. It's just they're just starting to look at the money. Where are we putting the most money? And it was the marketing and promotions department. So I said, well, let's back off from that. And then Mod was getting so much bigger, so ended up saying, hey, can you end up basically I worked out of there for about a year out of Mod.
I thought that was
out of MIP there. So I worked with Eustace there. He's a good mentor of mine. I talked to him this morning. We have a really good relationship. They still manufacture all my stuff. And it's actually been pretty successful. So it's been a lot of fun, starting your own thing. And I've been enjoying it a lot. And I've kind of branched off from there. I'm starting to cover events and stuff with Mod Live Media and trying to do something
really
much
trying to
like
make no money.
Yeah. No,
if you want to get rich,
good idea.
No, it's not so just covering the event. I have I don't know if you can see the camera in the back there. It's up right there. It's kind of like what Live RC is doing, and I've worked with those guys a ton. They're awesome guys over there, and I think one of the huge issues with especially the racing market is the coverage. Everybody always watches, just a fisheye camera. There's no there's no follow cam. You see Live RC and some of these other companies doing, full coverage with Scotty Ernst and everything, good audio, showing the good battles, and you see a huge amount of views and everything like that coming from it. And a lot of these tracks that have little big events, they don't have that kind of coverage, nor can they afford it. So I'm trying to start that up for a lot of small big events, I call them, like OCRC Surf City Classic, Coyote Hobbies Midsummer Shootout, the KO Propo race.
You just call the Surf City Classic a small race? Small
big event, and compared to like a Nationals, yeah.
I think it's bigger than Nationals at this point, but all right.
Well, I'm saying where they're able to afford to bring those guys out. It's not on the same level as like a Reedy race or like a Worlds, So
yeah, right, of course, right, yeah.
So I think that they're definitely on there, but I know that a lot of those events they can't bring them out. So I'm trying to help kind of bridge that gap. So we'll see how it goes. I made the investment because Fifth Scale didn't have any coverage whatsoever, like none, zero. For any of the events, I run my own series for Fifth Scale, kind of like a JBRL. We go to 6 different tracks around the West Coast, and I cover it live there. It's a 2-day event. It's a point series. I'm trying to get club racing going for Fifth Scale at those particular tracks, so that it cultures, a small group of guys there that can build, and then they all travel around. So it's kind of something that we've been missing. Really nobody gives. A lot of the bigger companies, there's only one company, Horizon, that realistically invests in them. So I've just been trying to help build that a lot. So it's been going well, though. We've seen a lot of new faces, a lot of new people, and the coverage has been great. We've been getting tens of thousands of views. So it's been fun. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Okay.
Don't forget about Skinny.
Oh, Skinny's over here too for you, Derek.
He can't climb up. He can't climb
up. He might not be able to climb up. He'll crawl up.
Skinny? The real
Skinny. Yeah, he's here.
Skinny's there?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
I know, he's
that
good
dude in
dude.
a long time.
Oh, he's crawling up here.
Matt's trying to work his way to media stardom.
So he's crawling. There he is.
What? Look at this guy.
Yeah, let me see if I can unplug.
That is amazing.
Look, he's got Byron's. He's still got a Byron shirt.
I'm so happy right now, Skinny.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you, buddy.
So you like my OG shirt?
Yeah, that's
OG now.
I mean, it's not a JRX2 shirt, but it's pretty badass. You wouldn't understand the reference, Skinny. Sorry, it's from earlier.
Watching.
Oh, okay. I missed out.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I heard you were going to be on. I thought I'd come up and say hi.
Yeah, brilliant. I didn't even know. I haven't seen you in years. I didn't even know you were around the industry anymore. To be honest, I thought you jumped on a mountain bike and took off.
No, I'm doing electric race bikes now.
Oh, right on. Yeah. Oh, actually, I think I did see something like that on your Facebook or something. Yeah. Good.
Right.
Good for you.
Hey,
look up Skinny Mate.
Skinny, I was gonna, when we get the Proline van, it was gonna be orange with NOS on the side. So
it should have been. He got rid of that van. I'm still mad at him. He got rid of that van, 4x4 van.
I got a cookie cutter Jeep.
Yeah,
as Matt says.
Yeah.
So when we get our Proline van, it's gonna be a retro Skinny. So
okay, sweet,
brilliant.
So I'm coming back. I'm coming back as a fifth scaler now.
Oh no. Skinny was the slowest American at the Worlds. I think that was the title somewhere.
Yeah, but he was the happiest. Yeah. He was the happiest.
I was happy, that's for sure.
That's right.
That was a great experience. I loved it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to your interview. I just wanted to say hi.
Hey, brother. Good to see you again, man.
All right. See you guys.
Don't fall down the stairs.
I won't. Do you have any shrink
tube?
Yeah.
Should be down there.
This is amazing.
I think it's on the table. Don't die.
Pete, your thing doesn't line up. Why not?
Oh yeah, we stopped harassing Pete. Okay, what is this? Is there another topic? Because this
he had it lined up like for this. That's why.
You okay?
Yeah, he doesn't make mistakes, so yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, it's 49 minutes and 36 seconds. Pete's
listen. I still got a little bit of beer left, so
Yeah. Okay.
Matt, I just want to give you some advice in life. Get the hell out of media because you're going to end up being on a 89-cent broadcast like this.
No, it's fine. Try.
Go buy
Give it a
Matt's,
decade.
buy Matt's,
Give it a
buy Matt's
decade.
fifth scale products, please, so he doesn't have to
Hate everyone and
around.
everything, then get out of digital media. That's
You know what it is it's more so if the guys want it, they do. So far, I have done a couple of events, just covering them, just simply either with just the mobile cam and everything, and seeing how guys like it. And so far, all the tracks, all the people have loved it. But like you said, I've done it for all of about this much.
Yeah, same with us.
It got. They pay for because you have to have super high speed internet when you're out there because you don't have an Ethernet connection. So there's a special box and everything that I have, but it's super expensive for the data. So far it's been where a lot of these tracks they like it, they enjoy it. The coverage has been awesome. The engagement has been great. So now we're just trying to reel in now that we have a good product. See if guys like it. More so, it's just for the simple fact of just trying. I already made the investment for fifth scale because I do all my events. And I made I made the investment for it, to cover these things. And other than that, it's like, hey, you guys want to do it? You want to do it? If not,
you find another market. You find another market.
No big deal. It's not a big deal to me. So I'm doing it just because I want to do it and see if I can help the RC community because I think it's something in general that we really need because we don't get the media coverage that it definitely deserves.
By the way, there is no media coverage. There's no media anymore.
I know, right? Live media. Yeah, because I end up I stream it across Facebook, YouTube, and Live RC simultaneously. So it goes across all of them live. People can comment on there. They can see the battles. I share it to the different groups, so it shares to all of the RC groups because I think, obviously Facebook and YouTube, they've got a lot of power as far as, getting views. We've seen a couple of those videos go viral. I think that pit stop video was like on ESPN and stuff. I'm sure you guys saw that. No?
Oh, when he jumped into the hands?
Yeah, it was like 2.2 million views or something like that, Derek.
Yeah, that was pretty badass. I enjoyed that. Yeah.
You should have saw it.
Well, I'm trying to. What's the title of the thing?
I don't know. It was on Barstool as well. It was on Barstool. Let me see.
I want to send a link so
you probably play it live. Yeah, there you go. You
put a link in.
Type in Barstool on Facebook, and like 7 of my friends have it as the first link.
I don't have your friends.
Hold on, I'm gonna share it over to you right now.
What about on YouTube? What's the video?
Hold on.
Post a link in the comments so people go. It is a badass video. It is a badass.
I'm gonna send it to Derek right now. I just sent it to the power of Messenger.
It's not that powerful. Where is it?
That's just on TikTok, but I think it was on ESPN. It had like 2 million views or something like that.
Oh, I did see this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. All right, listen, this is boring now for anyone who's watching. Post the freaking link or move on.
Post it. Show it.
Yeah, put it in the comments.
Video. Now I need to find out.
Say something interesting that we can all say something about.
You also can say something.
You can screen share. Did you know that?
No.
Yes, you can.
I don't know.
It should be at the bottom.
Oh. Well, I don't want to see what's on my screen. It'll get weird.
Well, you can go to another
screen. Be very weird.
You can open up a new screen.
We'll dive into that technology in the next issue because that might be useful.
Just go to Barstool or ESPN. It's on there for the people that are out there.
Why don't you just post a link in the comments and then everyone can look at it?
I don't have the link. I just have the video. It doesn't give me the link.
Let me see if I can get it.
All right, put a topic up or something.
I don't mean to be old, but I ain't watching effing TikTok. I'm sorry. I have everybody has a cat brain at this point for 3 seconds of stuff. But I got a little bit more of a cat.
Greg wants to see Matt catch a fifth skill for a refueling. That would be impressive. That would.
Actually, yeah, it's pretty good.
I ended up flying.
I flew into pit lane one time. Guys weren't really happy.
Yeah, no, I wonder why. Yeah, that
No, I flew in and I stopped right in front of my pit guy, but guys were leaning their heads over. I got some dirty looks. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
Why do they pit in fifth scale?
Oh, dude, I got pit right here. Look at that. Bam. That's like a dry brake system for like NASCAR. So we make these. You got a little
How long are
release
your
valve
mains
here at
that
the
you're
top.
pitting? Isn't the fifth scale run for like 45 minutes?
We have 40-minute mains. But
Rob
25
Wheeler posted a link to the.
we get about 20-25 minutes on a tank. So you have these. We used to, like back in the day, we used to take off the cap and then put like an oil funnel in there and take a Gatorade bottle of gas. We used to pour a Gatorade bottle of 2-stroke gas.
No, this might be a stupid question, but is quick fill gasoline more dangerous than like methyl alcohol and nitromethane is actually somewhat difficult to ignite, is my understanding. Is it more dangerous when you're doing?
I have seen one fifth scale catch on fire. I've seen one catch on fire before.
Right,
but it was a fuel leak from the guys from his lines that he had. But that was it. Like, if you saw this fifth scale, it should have caught on fire.
What are the operating temps of your guys' motors? What do you guys run what does a gasoline engine run at?
There we go. You wanted to keep viewers. Let's talk about operating temps of fifth scale motors.
Yeah, well, I'm just kidding. It's a quick answer. Is it
they're around 200 and something.
Oh, it is. Okay, right. Okay, yeah.
They're around.
Sorry to bore you,
200
Derek.
degrees.
You want to talk about? I forget what your favorite thing was. Whatever. I don't even have a good insult now. Kind of want to blow my head off.
Let me see. We make the clutches for them. So this is this is a mod clutch right here, without the springs in them.
Nice.
So all carbon fiber and composite shoes. But yeah, they go in like 30cc engines. So that's about 54 millimeters is the size of the clutch.
Is that like close to a mile?
Huh?
You said 54 millimeters. Like a mile and a half?
It's about 2 inches.
I know what the conversion is. Damn it. I like my imperial jokes.
I'm going to freaking lose it if we don't start talking about something here.
Anybody? You had the brilliant idea of having people that don't give a shit come up with topics. So.
Yeah, I didn't like your topics. Whoever said topics, you or Pete, I was like, these are all stupid.
That's what we talked about the week before. All I did was listen to the thing and said, "This is a whole discussion." That's what my
I said that.
Yes, stupid.
Wow.
That's where I got it from.
Yeah, well, I was right then.
If anybody watching this show ever wants to have us argue about something, just post it. We'll argue. I like to argue. It's part of what I do.
Yeah, I'm going to argue about how we end this show. No rebuttal. Is there another topic, or did we come on here for a freaking hour to talk about the shitty COVID-19 releases of 2020? Is that what we just did for an hour? I mean, it was great having you here, Matt. I'm sorry, but is this what we did? This was a 2020 best of.
That ruined the whole flow.
That's my bad. I was here, but I was sitting in purgatory for like 20 minutes, thinking, I'm like, when's Derek gonna bring me in? And I'm like,
I'm excited
in an elevator without pressing the button.
You guys were like, oh, you're like, oh, Matt's in the comments. I'm like, well, anytime you guys bring me on, that'd be great. And I'm like, I wonder. I have it on my phone, and I scroll down. I'm like, oh man.
I noticed Pete isn't even commenting. We lost Pete as a viewer. If that isn't showing,
well, hopefully Pete's dog's alive.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Cheers, dog.
Pete's dog died?
No, he's at the vet. Well, he's at the emergency vet. I mean, it's not like he was there for the fun. Nobody goes to the vet at 8:30 on a Monday for fun, or 6:30 or whatever the hell time wherever he is. Matt, what did you learn by becoming a manufacturer in RC over being just into RC?
Manufacturer?
Can you do your normal face? This is Matt's normal face.
That's my thinking face.
Yeah.
I need another beer. This is out. I didn't know if it was allowed to.
You don't need another beer. This will be wrapped up soon.
It'll be wrapped up soon.
I was told this was a 30-minute show at one point in my life.
Me too.
It's always about an hour and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about 30 minutes a person. That's how it ends up working out. But no, being a manufacturer, like I probably have a foot up on a lot of guys that maybe aren't in the industry to begin with. Like I worked with MIP for 7 years, so I think huge is like having mentorship like Eustace. He's very, very smart. Give the guy a lot of credit. He's helped me out a ton. And it's basically you have to know a lot about materials. You got to know a lot about design as well. I think one of the things is getting into manufacturing. You need like a couple things that you look at. Are you going to make it more durable? Is the customer going to purchase it because it's helps performance or durability, or it's more quality? And again, why are they buying it? So I look at a lot of different products.
Jeff, have you ever answered any of those questions?
You just make it.
What competitive advantages you have over your? Yes, of course. Yeah, that's a very important.
Just make it. Just do it. Maybe
my camo mask is stickier than the competition, so
yeah,
we go through that.
More camo. This blends right in.
We have 50% more camo than our competitor does.
Than our competitors. So like, there's even some MIP products where I'm just like, why did you guys do that? And I've told them before, this isn't going to sell, and it didn't. It ended up being a flop. Whenever you're looking as a consumer, would you buy that? So I always put myself in the shoes of a consumer and saying, okay, if I'm going to go out and get a product, would I buy this myself? So like a lot of the products that I do, I test it. I'm very, very, the guys that work with me, they know when I do products, I always like to hit it on the first shot, because if it isn't just quite right, it's the customer's going to find out about it. And
test your shit.
Yeah, I ended up actually having, this one's the one that got me. I make gears for them. I call them Everlast gears. So one of the things like with this thing is the stock gears really wear out fast. So durability and having a higher quality gear. Well, now I think I shot myself in the foot because I made them too good, because they don't wear out ever now. So I sell one of them.
Raise the price. It's like the bulletproof Proline body.
Hey, is that the one that you had break in the beginning, or was that something else?
That is it.
I saw that. Yeah, I felt for you, brother.
Yeah, it was like a $10,000 project. All said and done. It's spread across 250 gears of 4 different sizes, and it taught me a valuable lesson. With test your own product before it goes to.
And even if you do test it, someone else can screw it up for you too.
No, I ended up. I had a batch pulled beforehand for an event, special 17 tooth, so lower gear, usually for shorter tracks, and nobody makes a 17, so it's kind of like a special gear. I'm like, they'll sell at this event, and they sold and everything, but they were wearing out really quick, and I'm like, I named them Everlast gears, they at least need to last longer than stock. So I went back to MIP and I told them, hey, the heat treater, they didn't get it right, can you go back and tell them that it needs to be harder, we need to get this thing right. So he said, oh, we're going to put, heat treater came back to us singing, the world and telling us, it's going to be this diamond hard finish and this and that, and it's going to be great. I said, okay, good, let's do it. All the while I had all these orders, backing up, a whole bunch of pre-sales. People are asking when they're going to get them. Right when they hit, they cleared them from QC. I put them in a package and I shipped them out. And then that Saturday morning, I got basically a snapshot of 4 teeth were exploded. It ruined the guy's center diff. It took out his clutch. It like destroyed everything in the car. And that to me was a huge hit, because I had just sent all these out, ton of money and everything. And it was a valuable lesson learned. But then I came clean with everybody. I showed a picture of it. I said, hey, this is a problem. Don't use them. We'll fix it. And sure enough, they were able to draw back the heat treat. The gears don't even wear now. They're really good, and we got the product good. I think I had one person ask for a refund. So it was pretty cool to see from the community that everybody they were cool about. But like I said, a valuable lesson learned. But when you're putting your own money into it, and just taught me, hey, those 3 things of what they want, and it'll help in the long run, because when you have the product go out the door that's perfect, you don't have customer service issues. It ends up being a product that's very well, received by the community, and hopefully you can be successful with it. But I think being in the community really helps me, come up with new ideas. I'm not telling you I'm the smartest dude in the world or anything like that, but it's I derive a lot of stuff off of people and what they kind of want and need. So that's what we end up doing. And I know the capabilities of what MIP can do and then other manufacturers. But it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Jeff shares a similar hardship with Camo Mask. It took 7 years of development.
Yeah. Sometimes I would cut one and then I'd peel it off and be like, this isn't right. And I'd have to cut another
one. Like testing sessions where people couldn't figure out how to get
$10,000 in vinyl. It cost me to.
And he's probably had to refund everybody. Oh wait, he's never shipped any out.
I've sold a lot of Camo Masks. I surprisingly listen. Camo Masks aren't as big of a release to say like a fifth scale clutch or a new portal axle Yeti or whatever. But yeah, I've sold more than I was expecting of those.
Hey, can I give you some advice in the future when you do press release shots? You should probably.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Put a sticker on there.
There's no XXX main sticker on there, dummy.
Put a sticker on it.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Well, they know if it's camo, then it's XXX. So
right. Thanks, man. Yeah, that's
right. Brand.
I do put logos. If you remember, one of the pictures you ran in the magazine, which we're about to release when I finish proofing it, it had XXX main stickers. But yeah,
even
right.
Put the logo etched in there.
Yeah, but you always. I mean, we can have this conversation. You have to. You have to decide how much you're gonna mix your brand name and just the quality or the look of the product. Yeah, of course, putting your logo on is a good idea, right? Yeah. All right, it's an hour and 6 minutes. Something really freaking fancy better happen quick, or else hit that stop button. And it's been great doing another. What show is this? 11.
The show's over, but let me explain what keeps this show going. It's not the terrible quality or the 38 cents. We're actually a magazine you download. And here's a quick video showing you how to do it. It's pretty simple. You get an email, click download. This is on an iPad, so the example's for an iPad, but it's pretty simple and the same steps apply for every tablet. Just download it to your tablet. Comes on there. Make it a library. Put it on your iBooks or whatever PDF viewer you like. And then you have full access to all our back issues with flippable pages, links that direct you to an ad if you are interested in a high-tech servo or the new associated drag car. You just click their links and it brings you right to their website. It's just like a magazine, but on your phone. So you read it in the bathroom, just like good old times, but now it's digital. So remember to wipe your phone down because that's gross. Support us, subscribe, do whatever you need to do.
Hey, live from jail. Hey, the guy that won the Proline pack, I emailed you.
Did you announce it?
Yeah.
Did you even announce it?
I did. I don't know his name. It's just an email. That's why I announced it. The guy has an email. So check your email, doofus, and watch the show because then you would have won, and we could have said, hey, you won, but you didn't win, so you're in jail.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming on, Matt. That was awesome.
No worries.